Chapter 5 His Grace of Andover Part 2 of Black Moth by Georgette Heyer into the public domain. Still, he continued reflectively, I admit for the smart lot we are, we do seem to have rather bungled the affair. Lavinia swept round upon him. "Oh, do you care no more than that? How can you be so casual? Does it affect you not at all?" He wrinkled his thin nose expressively. "I shall not weep over it, Lavinia, but 'tis a plaguey nuisance. But we must see what can be done. And that brings me back to the original subject. Despite these upsetting revelations, I still require that money." "Oh, dear! How much must you have, Tracy?" 500 might suffice. "Tracy, do not the estates bring in anything?" she asked petulantly. "And Andrew told us you had a run of marvellous luck, but not a fortnight since." "Since then, my dear, I have had 3 runs of marvellous ill luck. As to the estates, they are mortgaged up to the hilt, as you very well know. What little there is between 3. And Robert is extravagant." "I hate Robert." "I am not partial to him myself, but it makes no odds." "I wish he might die. Oh, no, no! Now I am become ill-natured again. I don't wish it, only I am so tired of everything. You shall have that money as soon as possible, but be careful, Tracy, please be careful. 'Tis not easy to get money from Dick." "No, I should imagine not. However, we have managed rather well up to the present, take it all in all." "Up to the present he has had all the money he wanted. My lord denied him naught." "Well, 'tis unfortunate, as I said before, but it must be endured. Where is Dick?" "I know not. You will stay to dinner, Tracy?" "Thank you, I shall be charmed." "Yes, yes. Oh, how prodigiously pleasant it is to see you again! Soon I shall come to Andover. Will you let me stay a few days?" "The question is, will Richard allow you to stay so long in my contaminating presence?" "Richard would never keep me away, Tracy," she replied proudly. "He could not. Oh, why is it that I don't love him more? Why do I not care for him as much as I care for even you?" "My dear Lavinia, like all Belmanois, you care first for yourself, and secondly for the man who masters you. That, alas, Richard has not yet succeeded in doing." "But I do love Richard, I do, yet—" "Exactly. Yet. The grand passion has not yet touched you, my dear, and you are quite self-absorbed." "Self-absorbed! Those are hard words." "But not too hard for the case. You think solely of yourself, your own pleasure, your own character, your own feelings. If you could cast yourself into the background a little, you would be less excitable and considerably less discontented." "How dare you, Tracy? Pray, what of you? Are you so selfless?" "Not at all. I am precisely the same. I was merely suggesting that you might be happier and you could dispose self." "You had best do the same yourself." "My dear Lavinia, when I feel the need of greater happiness, I most undoubtedly shall. At present I am quite content." "You are unkind," she protested, "and you sneer at me." "Pray accept my heartfelt apologies. You shall come to Andover if the worthy Richard permits." Her face cleared as if by magic. "Oh, Tracy, I am so desirous to be gay once more. I cannot even receive now on account of this mourning. But when I am at Andover, oh, we will not worry over anything, and I can be bad-tempered without feeling that someone is being hurt by me. Oh, come to Dicky at once, at once." He rose leisurely. "I can imagine that you try Richard's patience somewhat," he remarked. "Happily, your impetuosity in no way disturbs me. We will go in search of Richard." Half-way down the great staircase she perceived her husband, and flew to meet him. "Richard, I was coming in search of you. Tracy has invited me to Andover for a week. He purposes to ask several people to stay, and there will be parties and entertainment. You will let me go? Say yes, Dick, say yes, quickly." Carstairs bowed to his Grace, who stood watching them from the stairs. The bow was returned with exaggerated flourish. Carstairs looked down at his wife. "So soon, Lavinia?" he remonstrated, and indicated her mourning. She shook off his hand impatiently. "Oh, Dicky, does it matter? What can it signify? I do not ask you to come." "No," he said, half sadly, half amusedly. "I noticed that, my dear." "No, no, I did not mean to be unkind. You must not think that. You don't think it, do you, Dick?" "Oh, no," he sighed. "Good Dicky!" She patted his cheek coaxingly. "Then you will allow me to go? Ah, but yes, yes, you must listen. You know how dull I am, and how silly. 'Tis because I need a change, and I want to go to Andover. I want to go." "Yes, dear, I know. But my father is not yet dead 6 weeks, and I cannot think it seemly. Please, Dick, please! Please do not say no! 'Twill make me so unhappy! Oh, will you not be so unkind? You will not forbid me to go?" "I ask you not to, Lavinia. If you need a change I will take you quietly to Bath, or where you will. Do not pain me by going to Andover just now." "Bath! Bath! What do I want with Bath at this time of the year? Oh, 'tis kind in you to offer, but I want to go to Andover. I want to see all the old friends again. And I want to get away from everything here. 'Tis all so gloomy, after my lord's death." "Dearest, of course you shall go away. But if only you would remember that you are in mourning—" "But 'tis what I wish to forget. Oh, Dicky, don't be unkind." "Very well, dear. If you must go, go." She clapped her hands joyfully. "Oh, thank you, Dicky! And you are not angry with me?" "No, dear, of course not." "Ah, now I am happy. 'Tis sweet of you, Dicky, but, confess, you are secretly thankful to be rid of me for a week. Now, are you not?" She spread out her fan in the highest good humour and coquetted behind it. Richard was induced to smile. "I fear I shall miss you too sadly, dear." "Oh!" She dropped the fan. "But think how you will look forward to seeing me again, and I you. Why, I shall be so thankful to be back after a week away that I shall be good for months." His face lightened, and he caught her hand in his. "Darling, if I thought you would miss me—" "But of course I shall miss you, Dick. Oh, pray mind my frock. Shall I not miss him, Tracy?" Richard suddenly remembered his brother-in-law's presence. He turned, and went to the foot of the stairs. "So you are determined to wrest my wife from me?" he smiled. Tracy descended leisurely, opening his snuff-box. "Yes, I require a hostess," he said, "and have—" he paused, "induced her to honour Andover with her presence. Shall we have the felicity of seeing you at any time?" "I thank you, no. I am not, you will understand, in the mood for the gaiety for which my poor Lavinia craves." The Duke bowed slightly, and they all three went out on to the terrace, Lavinia laughing and talking as Richard had not heard her laugh or talk for days. She was the life and soul of the little dinner party, flirting prettily with her husband and exerting herself to please him in every way. She had won her point, therefore she was in excellent spirits with all the world, and not even the spilling of some wine on her new silk served to discompose her. Chapter 5